This is English Listening and Speaking Conversations. The topics are for pre intermediate B1 and upper intermediate B2 English learners. Each conversation covers topics from the 2024 IELTS speaking section or conversations you may use in everyday life. Are you tech savvy?
Hey John, are you tech savvy?
Well, I'd say I'm decent. Not a tech guru, but I can manage my way around computers. How about you?
Same here. I use a computer regularly, but I wouldn't call myself a tech expert. How often do you use one?
Pretty much every day, for work and personal stuff. How about you?
Yeah, daily as well. It's hard to escape the digital world these days. How often do you usually get online?
Quite frequently, both for work and socializing. What about you?
I'm online a lot too. It's like a second home. By the way, do you prefer desktops or laptops?
I'm more of a laptop person. It's just more convenient for me.
Same, laptops are my go-to. They're portable and versatile. So, what do you usually use the computer for?
Mostly work-related tasks, some gaming, and staying connected with friends. How about you?
Work, social media, and a bit of binge watching. Do you think it's important to learn how to use a computer?
Absolutely, it's almost a life skill now. It opens up so many opportunities. What's your take on it?
I agree. It's become essential in today's world, both personally and professionally.
How often do you feel bored?
Hey sweetheart, how was your day at school?
It was okay, Mom. School can be kind of boring sometimes.
Oh, I see. Do you often feel bored?
Yeah, especially when the teacher talks for a long time, and it's hard to focus.
Understandable. When else do you feel bored?
Sometimes on weekends when I don't have anything to do.
I get that. I'll have to think of some things for us to do.
I like to play with my toys or read a book. But sometimes, I just sit and wish something exciting would happen.
That's a good way to handle it. By the way, do you think childhood is more boring, or do you think adulthood is more boring?
I think adults have to do a lot of serious stuff, so maybe they get more bored. But being a kid has its own boring parts too.
That's an interesting perspective. Remember, it's okay to feel bored sometimes. It gives you a chance to discover new things to do.
Daily routines.
Alright, let's tackle these questions one by one. First off, do you think everyone's routine is different?
Yes, I believe everyone's routine is unique to their lifestyle, responsibilities, and preferences.
Exactly. Each person has their own set of activities and habits that make up their daily routine. Now, which jobs do you think need a morning routine?
Jobs that require punctuality and preparation, such as teachers, nurses, or office workers, would benefit from having a morning routine to ensure they start their day efficiently.
Great observation. A structured morning routine can help professionals in various fields kickstart their day on the right foot. Now, let's discuss whether a daily routine is important.
I think having a daily routine is essential because it provides structure, helps manage time effectively, and promotes consistency in daily activities.
Absolutely. A consistent routine can lead to increased productivity and reduced stress. Now, let's talk about the routine of people in our country. In my country, many people have a typical routine that involves waking up early, commuting to work or school, working during the day, and spending leisure time in the evenings with family or friends. However, routines can vary depending on individual preferences and lifestyles. Now, do you prefer to walk or drive to work?
I prefer to walk to work because it's good exercise and helps me wake up in the morning.
That's a healthy choice. Walking can be a refreshing way to start the day. How about you, Amanda?
I prefer to drive to work because it's more convenient and saves time, especially if I have errands to run after work.
Makes sense. Different modes of transportation suit different needs and preferences. Now, let's discuss whether weekday routines differ from weekend routines. Ben, do you notice any differences in your routines?
Yes, my weekday routine is more structured and focused on work or school, while my weekend routine is more relaxed and includes activities like sleeping in, spending time with family, and pursuing hobbies.
That's a common pattern for many people. Weekdays are often more structured around responsibilities, while weekends provide an opportunity for relaxation and leisure activities. Lastly, what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 7 a.m. on weekdays to get ready for work, but on weekends, I like to sleep in until around 9 or 10 a.m.
Thank you for sharing. It's interesting to see how waking times can vary depending on the day of the week. Overall, everyone's routine is unique and tailored to their lifestyle and preferences. Thank you all for your contributions to this discussion.
Who has significantly impacted your life?
Hey, remember that person we were talking about the other day? The one who has significantly impacted our lives?
Yeah, of course. That person has had such a profound influence on both of us. Who exactly are we talking about?
We're talking about Sarah, our high school English teacher. Do you remember her?
Oh, Sarah. How could I forget? She was an incredible teacher. How did you meet her?
Well, I met her in my sophomore year of high school when I was struggling with English literature. She was my teacher for that class.
Ah, got it. I didn't have her as a teacher, but I remember hearing a lot about her. How did she influence you?
In so many ways. Sarah wasn't just a teacher, she was a mentor and a friend. She always believed in me, even when I doubted myself. She encouraged me to explore my passion for writing and literature.
That's amazing. I can see why she had such a big impact on you. How did she influence me, you ask? Well, even though I wasn't in her class, I remember attending some of the literary events she organized. Her enthusiasm for literature was infectious, and it sparked my interest in reading and writing.
Exactly. Sarah's passion for literature inspired us both to pursue our interests and embrace our creativity. I know for me, she played a significant role in shaping my career path. I wouldn't be where I am today without her guidance and support.
I totally agree. Sarah helped me realize my potential and encouraged me to pursue my dreams even when they seemed out of reach. She taught us the importance of perseverance and self-belief.
Absolutely. Sarah not only taught us about literature, but also about life. She instilled in us values of empathy, resilience, and determination. Our lives have changed for the better because of her.
Definitely. I'm forever grateful for the impact Sarah has had on our lives. She will always hold a special place in our hearts.
Absolutely. Sarah's influence will continue to inspire us for years to come. Let's make sure to reach out to her and let her know how much she means to us.
Agreed. It's important to express our gratitude to those who have made a difference in our lives. Thanks for reminiscing about Sarah with me, friend.
Anytime. Here's to Sarah and the countless lives she's touched. Cheers!
Do you have a bike?
Hey, do you have a bike?
Yeah, I do. I've had it for a few years now. How about you?
I don't, but I'm thinking of getting one. How often do you use yours?
I use it pretty regularly, especially for commuting to work. Saves me from traffic, you know?
Nice. How old were you when you learned to ride a bike?
I was around 6, I think. My parents taught me during summer vacations.
Cool. In my country, not many people use bikes for transportation. How about yours?
It depends. In some cities, biking is quite popular, but in others, it's not that common. More of a leisure activity.
Interesting. Do you think bicycles should be encouraged more?
Absolutely. They're eco-friendly and promote a healthy lifestyle. Plus, they can ease traffic congestion. So yeah, encouraging biking is a good idea.